Hi, everybody. Day 5 of Following the Client's Lead with Back Mountain Music Therapy, the Hayward Rooms. So let's talk about what maybe following the client's lead looks like with, let's say, a client with CPTSD. Let's say the client came in and they said to me, this happened, and this happened. And then the guy next to me started chewing, and the chewing was getting so loud, and I was getting so upset and angry. And then I said, and names of all these explicitives. Perfect. Why was that following the client's lead? Because that client was regulated. They were thinking, they were reflecting, they were recalling what led up to the incident and naming how they felt. A symbolic ability to name what they felt. I asked, could you feel it happening? Yes, it was out of my mouth. I was thinking, you need to be quiet. So following the client's lead was not saying at the moment, well, you can't. Well, you know, a more appropriate response might have been, or, well, what could a better response be? Not following the client's lead. So why? Again, because the client was developing the ability was in the process of developing the ability to respond rather than react. Why? Because in telling me, being in the safe environment, we talked about in the first couple videos, what following the client's lead in the environment might mean, what might look like. They were regulated, they were thinking and relating, they were recalling events, recalling how they felt and what was going on in their mind. And why was that following the client's lead? The explicitives were a reaction, a non-thinking, automatic reaction. The client was developing the ability to respond by putting a little bit of distance in the thought process from the action to the response, in being able to recall and relate and name and regulate their experience. Again, any thoughts, comments, please leave them for me. Love to know your thoughts. Day 5 of Following the Client's Lead.